ready so William is comfortable after his long day at work. Mother, I changed, and you look lovely, dear. Thank you. Will you please go make sure that the porch is clean for when Dad gets home? I would love to.
Honey, I'm home.
Hi, dear.
The house looks wonderful, and so do you.
Thanks. Hi, Daddy.
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
I'm swell, thanks for asking, Dad. Ding. Oh, that must be dinner. I'll be back.
That sounds great.
Okay, Mommy.
So, Sandra, what did you learn in school today?
Well, Daddy, we learned about immigrants, religion, and roles of our women in society today.
Wow, sounds interesting. Why don't you tell your mother and me more about what you learned?
Here's dinner. And yes, Sandra, we would love to hear more about what you learned today. Well, Mom, there are fewer immigrants coming across into America from the communist countries. That is all very exciting to learn.
Yes, very exciting, Sandra. What did you learn about religion?
Well, we learned how the Catholic Church is upset because birth control is now an option for women. I think it's kind of nifty. I mean, it gives women that are married the chance, while they're working, to have a chance not to have babies. I think the Catholic Church might be worried about the women who aren't married that are taking it so they can have fun without getting pregnant.
That is why the Catholic Church is worried. Anyway, what did they teach you about roles?
Well, when I grow up, my job is to be a good wife. So that what I learned about in the home economics class, sometimes we learn to cook and sew. But today we learned more about what we need to do to make our husbands feel at home when they get back from the office.
Why don't you tell us about it? Even though your mother seems to understand that very well.
Oh, well, I do the best I can. Well, the first thing we should remember is to give them a warm welcome. We should clean the house earlier in the day and then change into nicer dresses before they get home. We should make sure to have freshened our makeup and fix our hair. And when the children wash up, be ready for his arrival. We also should make the family a delicious dinner. It should be finished cooking by the time our husband gets home, like Mom does. I also like to make sure to do a final sweep through the house to make sure everything is put away in its proper place. That's one of the things Mrs. Nelson mentioned.
Well, what else did Miss Nelson say?
Once the husband gets home, we shouldn't bother him with all the things that went wrong or still need to be done in the day. He probably has had a long day, so we need to let him rest.
Excellent point. We do work very hard.
You sure do, Father. I know that you work with the HUAC, which is very important to Americans, in keeping us safe from those bad communists.
You're learning that at school?
Yeah! We learned today about duck and cover to make sure that when a bomb drops, we will all be prepared.
That's wonderful.
Sandra, dear, could you please put your toys away before your father comes home?
Nope. Why would I do that? Dad is a mean man, and he doesn't care about us anyway, so I'm not putting them away.
Well, there's not much I can say about that.
Daddy said something about you two getting divorced. Is that true?
Honey, I'm sorry I wasn't the first one to tell you that. Please try not to tell the neighbors.
Why can't I tell them? And why are you getting a divorce?
Because people think it's a bad thing for other people to get a divorce. It doesn't happen very often, especially because everybody wants to be part of the upper middle class and fit in with everybody else. Having a divorce would cause gossip, and a single mom won't have very much money. Those together could put us into the lower social class. No one needs to know.
Oh, okay, Mommy. I won't say anything. I like you better anyway. Why does Daddy not like us anymore?
We aren't going to discuss this right now.
Hello, dear. How was your day?
Well, I was trying to do the dishes this morning, and I think a pipe has a leak, so you'll need to repair that. And something else went wrong, but I can't remember what it is.
Wasn't that just great? Why must you mess everything up? You're like those African Americans trying to change things with their civil rights or whatever they're doing.
They have a point. After all they did for our country, we should be grateful. They should be allowed to go to the same schools and have the same wages as anyone else. Women should also have equal rights, and they should be able to work whenever they would like to, not just stay home all day. It's only fair. Then again, you don't seem to know anything about fair.
Why are you complaining so much? I should be the one complaining, since I'm the one who works all day long, and why is this house so messy?
Let me guess, you're also upset that dinner isn't ready yet.
Yes, very upset. I have enough to worry about with the spread of communism everywhere, and at any moment we could all be killed. Any of our neighbors might be a communist spy. We could be in danger this very instant. So yes, I'm upset. I shouldn't have to worry about whether or not there's a meal on the table on top of everything else.
You sound like that McCarthy man. If you don't like it, make your own darn meal. You have 2 working arms and legs, so do it!
Don't talk to me that way. You can't do that.
Come on, Sandra, let's go to Grandma's house.
Don't walk out that door.
Of the nearly 172 million people in the U.S. right now, I had to marry you!